Guys, this is IAH Airport. There's one terminal for most of the checkpoints. Look, the line starts all the way down there and it's going all the way here. This is definitely more than 2 hours wait time. Please get here if y'all trying to catch a flight. Yeah, guys, that was just the outside. This is the inside.
They'll get some employees in there and get on a ground delay program. The good news is we were supposed to have already pushed off to the gate about 30 minutes ago, so we'll be number one on the list, or close to the top of the list to get out. So about 30 minutes we'll get you an update. So just stay close.
What's the airport closed?
Yeah, we'd like you to stay on the airplane because there's about 30 more people that haven't boarded, and it would be best if you're here. So if that time does update, if something does change at the top of the hour, I would say that would be the time to get off if you want to look at other alternatives or any other thing. But we'll keep you updated. Right now, sit back.
You're looking at massive lines at Houston's main airport. Just one more sign. The government shutdown is making air travel especially frustrating right now. Houston George Bush Intercontinental Airport is telling passengers that TSA checkpoint lines could stretch 3 hours. The problem is TSA security officers are not getting paid during this government shutdown. Air traffic controllers are also in the same boat, and this past weekend was the worst for controller staffing since the shutdown began. 16,000 flight delays Friday to Sunday. This is the massive list of air traffic control facilities that had low staff on Friday. The FAA says 80% of New York controllers called out that day. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says staff shortages will get worse before.
This is what could be coming to an airport near you thanks to the government shutdown.
I've been here for 4 hours. My feet hurt, my legs hurt, my back hurts. I'm very tired.
Security lines Monday in excess of 3 hours long at Houston's Bush Airport. TSA staffing is so low, the airport could only open checkpoints in 2 of its 5 terminals. Izu Kaga is in line again for a second day after missing a flight to Virginia Sunday.
I was on the line for like about 5 hours, but I still didn't get to the check-in. I didn't get to, to the security check. I didn't get there.
Nationally, the issue is air traffic control staffing. Sick calls have surged since controllers missed a paycheck last week, today affecting at least 8 facilities and delaying flights at airports including Austin and Dallas. Last Friday, staffing issues impacted half of the nation's 30 busiest airports.
I think it's only going to get worse.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy on Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan Sunday.
Should Americans also have safety concerns at this point?
We work overtime to make sure the system is safe. Does it add more risk into the system? Sure it does. But again, we're always managing that.
That was close. Yeah, man, not cool.
But at least 2 close calls at airports last week in Boston and Cleveland are now under investigation. Former NTSB Chair Robert Sumwalt.
We've got air traffic controllers and technicians that are not being paid, and certainly that's got to put an additional strain on an already stressful job.
And this week really could be a tipping point in terms of reliability at the nation's airports. Think back to 2019. That shutdown ended after 35 days, in part because TSA lines, delays there were surging, and air traffic control sick calls nearly paralyzed the New York City airspace. Today marks day 34.
Chris.